Today on Chillin with the Polar Bears, we're sitting down with senior All-American Cody Lovejoy. Cody is a three-time All-OAC honoree, a two-time winner of the Elite 89 award, and has competed in the NCAA championships 3 times. Cody talks about his senior season and gives an overview of his wrestling career. Can you talk about what it was like to reach the NCAA tournament for 3 years?
Obviously, whenever you qualify for the national tournament, it shows that you are one of the best guys in the nation, and so it's definitely an honor to get a chance to be able to compete in the national tournament for 3 years. It's something that it's always a fun experience, and it's at that point you're at the national tournament and there's really nothing else that you can do or prepare for, so you just go out there and wrestle.
And you received the award for the most pins this year. Can you talk about that honor?
So for any wrestler, one of the biggest things that you can do is pin a person, and to lead the country in pins shows that I know how to dominate my opponents and that I was able to be fairly successful throughout the year.
What's your favorite memory of your past 4 years here at Ohio Northern?
So my favorite memory of at Ohio Northern for wrestling was when I got a chance to go to nationals with Kyle and Jeremy my sophomore year, because it is the only opportunity I've had to really compete at nationals with other guys on my team, and so it's always fun to do that. And that week that you're over spring break is a little less lonely, and you get a chance to kind of go out and do things with them. And it's also awesome whenever you get the chance to see a teammate win a national title.
All right, Cody, you won the Elite 89 award 2 years in a row, and it shows that you can balance your schoolwork on and off the mat. How do you achieve that, and what does it mean to you?
So the way that I achieve it is the things that I learn in wrestling. In wrestling, you learn discipline and hard work especially. And so for me, having the discipline to sit down and make myself study and then putting in the time and effort to do so is really what allows myself to be successful in the classroom. And then as far as what it means, it's always nice to be recognized as a student athlete, because ultimately in Division III especially, we are coming to school for our education. And so the chance that, or the way that that award emphasizes both your academics portion and your athletics portion shows that you're kind of the best at both. And so it's a nice accomplishment.
You've had a very successful 4 years here. Can you kind of just sum up your experience?
So throughout my experiences at ONU, it's ironic because I never went to or came to Ohio Northern thinking that I was going to wrestle. And so coming in as a freshman, I kind of had the expectation of go out there and compete and see how things go. And then so I had a bit of success my freshman year, and missed qualifying for nationals by 1 place as we were still in the conference format then. And only the top person in our conference would go, and I lost to a 2-time All-American, so I unfortunately did not to go my freshman year. But it really served as a learning experience in the fact that it allowed me to kind of get my feet wet with facing those up-level competition and saying, this is something I want to achieve. And then so my sophomore year, we worked to get a lot bigger and stronger, and then kind of made that transition to, or going to nationals. And so after going to nationals, it was nice that I was able to kind of get the experience under my belt. And then so the goal for my junior year was then to move on and try to All-American. And so I was fortunate enough to be able to accomplish that. And then after my junior year, the goal then was to try and see if I could All-American again and place higher. And so this year I had a very good season. But then it didn't end the way that I wanted to, but overall I'd say I had a pretty good career.
So you didn't get the result that you wanted from the NCAA tournaments, but what kind of advice would you have for underclassmen who want to reach the tournament someday?
So definitely one of the biggest things that you can do as a wrestler is that you want to make sure that you are consistently pushing yourself throughout the year, and making sure that you're working hard, because as you go, I mean, you need to treat the regular season as practice. And then, because really the regional tournament is the only thing that matters before nationals. The regular season sets up some seedings and everything, but on the same note, it really doesn't matter. You're going out there to learn and to make mistakes and to get better and fix things. So come the time of the regional tournament, you want to be out there and wrestling their best, and then you want to get to the national tournament, and once you're at the national tournament, you belong there. And so a lot of wrestling at the national tournament is just who's having a hot day or who's having a good day. And so you need to go out there and just kind of let things go. What happened throughout the year, the seedings don't really mean anything. You just go out there and wrestle and have fun with it.